I say one question I had too about just legally was even I was wondering this for like literally like 7-8 years. Thank God for the show because it made me research things. But I was wondering like how could we have been marching in something in 1965 that it appeared was in constitutional amendment in like 1870.
Oh, like the Voting Rights Act.
Yeah, I was wondering how could we need why do we need a Voting Rights Act if we had an amendment that gave us the right to vote? And I don't know, maybe as a lawyer you could clarify that, but that's like one of the questions. Even researching, I still don't fully understand.
Well, I think that's the whole issue, or I guess blessing of having three branches of government. And if they're not working together, so the judicial branch, the legislative branch, and then the president, the executive branch, if they're not working together, then one can work against the other. So yeah, you might have a judicial branch and within the rulings that say, or actually I guess the legislative branch that said we have the right to vote. And then also on top of that, you have state governments. So you have state governments trying to find ways, you have the right to vote, but you got to be able to count how many marbles are in this jar. You have the right to vote, but you got to have a student ID.
You can't have property. You got to have a literacy test.
Right.
You got to have poll taxes. And what we touched on with that 1877 compromise and the ending of Reconstruction, we backtracked with the Dred Scott case. I think it was Dred Scott versus Stanford, because that was one of the owners that was involved in it. That had a lot to do with triggering the Civil War in 1861.
Right.
So when we get that Civil War in 1861, and then we get the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, then Lincoln is assassinated in 1865, and then Reconstruction goes on to 1877. Then we get Jim Crow, and then later on we get the case of brother Homer Plessy in the Plessy versus Ferguson case, and then we started talking about separate but equal rights.
So it's like y'all free, but y'all can't be next to me.
Yeah.
Go be free over on your side of the car.
And getting on the passenger cart of the train. Plessy is like, hey, now he was one of the Octoroon brothers.
Shout out
For
to
those of us who don't know.
we in the building, Wesley Snipes, 10X.
No, you're not Octoroon.
No, that's the total opposite.
Yeah, exactly. Octoroon is real light.
Yeah. Hey, man.
But it sounds like, it doesn't sound that way, right?
Yeah, no.
I think it was like 7 to 8.
All I heard was
7, 8.
maroon. I didn't hear Octa. I heard maroon.
It's like 7/8 white.
Okay.
So at the time he's saying, okay, separate but equal. But I'm getting in the passenger cart, and they saying, hey, nah. He let it be known, hey, well, it was known that he's black, even though he may not have appeared to be black. And it's Louisiana at the time. Yeah. And he's like, no, I don't need to leave. So then that becomes a court case. If you're watching this on YouTube, man, hey, y'all, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. This is Gentleman's History Hour.